everyone, welcome to How To by Naviluna. I am Komal Mishra and I am going to show you how to make a ganache. As if there's not enough videos out there to show you how to make one, I'm going to make one with the best chocolate that's out there. Wait a second. Now where's the chocolate? Okay. So Naviluna Covert chocolate, that's Kerala single origin, 72% dark chocolate. Your ganache is going to be better than the best if you use this chocolate. I'm going to weigh out the chocolate now to show you. Ganache is very simple, it's just chocolate and cream. 1:1 ratio. I'm going to weigh out 200 grams of chocolate here. And let me tell you, if you get this wrong, you're not getting anything else right in life.
When I say life,
this is 200 grams of chocolate. Now I'm going to weigh out 200 grams of cream. If you're vegan, don't worry about anything. You can use coconut cream or you could use your usual whipping cream that's out there. Any cream that goes very well with our chocolate. I'm going to weigh out 200 grams of cream and then I'm going to simmer this, not boil, because we don't want the cream to split.
3, 4,
and end up with a very grainy ganache. So our cream is ready. It's been simmering for about a couple of minutes and not more because I don't want the cream to split. I'm just gonna pour this on the chocolate right here. Cover as much chocolate as possible. Nicely clean it out. Then let it sit in the hot cream for about a couple of minutes. If you mix it now, the chocolate won't melt uniformly. So let it sit, let it chill.
just chill.
After 2 minutes, we'll give it a nice stir and your ganache is ready. So we wait now. Cut.
Did dinosaurs exist? Does God exist? I don't know.
So there's a million ways to use the ganache. It can be used for layering cakes or piping, frosting cupcakes, make bonbons. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you how to make a classic bonbon with the ganache that I've made just now with Naviluna chocolate. Just giving it a nice stir. I have a brunch appointment to get to, so I'm gonna speed this up with a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun at home, use a hairdryer. If you don't have one, steal your girlfriend's hairdryer. If you don't have a girlfriend, make this ganache. You'll get a girlfriend, for sure. So it's all mixed up. The ganache is ready to go in the fridge and set for about 20 to 30 minutes, not longer, or else you won't be able to pipe it out for your bonbons. So yes, I'm going to put it in the fridge now and start with my chocolate for the bonbons. So as my ganache is setting in the fridge, I'm going to temper my chocolate for the bonbons. I've got my chocolate up to temperature 110. So we're going to do really thick shell bonbons because since we're in India, we don't have the luxury to have thin shell shipped across to everyone. Yep, we're good. I'm going to pour it back into the jar. Final stir before I pour it out into my mold. Check the temperature again. We're good to go. So we're going to give a thin layer of chocolate on top of these molds. So I'm going to pour the chocolate on my ganache. Scrape off the excess. Just spread it out, then scrape off. So if you want really thin shells, you could leave it like this on the tray in the fridge and let it set while it's dripping. But since we're in a tropical country,
Mysuru,
we we don't have the luxury to do that. So I prefer to keep it as a little on the thicker side. I think this is good to go. Scrape again. More. Yeah. So now I'm gonna keep it to set in the fridge, and once it's set, I'll pipe in my ganache. So my ganache is set, and I'm just going to pipe it out in a piping bag and then start piping it into my bonbons. Loving the texture here due to the dark chocolate that I used. Yep. Just gonna go get the bonbons from the fridge. It's set up nicely. I'm gonna use a scissor to cut this. I'm gonna start piping these now. As you can see, the shine that I'm getting in the ganache is to die for. I can literally see my face on the ganache. So that's it. I'm just gonna tap it down. Oops. One shell came. Okay. That's it. One scrape. To get rid of the excess chocolate in the ganache. That's it. It goes in the fridge again to set. So my ganache is set into the molds. Now I'm just gonna pour the final layer of chocolate on top of these bonbons. Then I'm just gonna spread it out and then scrape it out. Lightly first and then that's it. I'm gonna let it set inside the fridge for about 5 minutes more, and that's it. Your bonbons are gonna be ready. So we've got the bonbons ready. I am going to demold these bonbons simply by turning them down on my tray. Okay. These look nice and shiny, and I'm just gonna bite into one.
That's huge.
Wow. Can you see that layers? The thin layer of the chocolate, the amazing coconut ganache, lovely cacao flavor, lovely ganache. It's intense at the same time, the cream mellows it out, and the Kerala or single origin is just shouting out. Everything amazing chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna finish it. So I've shown you how to make a ganache. I've shown you what to do with it as well. I'm Komal Mishra. I have a brunch to get to. So that's it for now. Bye bye.